Japan, a chain of islands shaped by mountains, volcanoes, and the sea. Its history is one of warriors, emperors, art, and transformation. Let's travel through thousands of years, from its earliest people to the global power we know today. But first, a quick reminder to hit subscribe so you never miss an epic historical adventure. Long before samurai or emperors, Japan was home to the Jomon people. They arrived on the archipelago around 14,000 years ago, coming from what is now the Korean peninsula. Hunter-gatherers who lived in small groups, they traveled the islands, hunting deer, wild boar, and rabbits, and gathering shellfish along the coast. Their simple huts were made of wood and bark, and they crafted tools from stone and bone, but it was their pottery that stands out. Their signature rope-patterned bowls and jars are some of the oldest in the world, still captivating with their intricate designs. Archaeologists believe these patterns symbolize the Jomon's deep connection to the natural world. Each design element has been interpreted as a representation of plants, animals, or natural phenomena, reflecting a society deeply embedded in the rhythms of nature. Around 300 BCE, new migrants from the Asian mainland brought new skills and innovations, beginning the Yayoi. These newcomers introduced rice farming, which allowed for larger settlements and more complex societies. They also brought bronze and iron tools, which were better for farming and crafting. Over time, villages grew into towns and trade networks expanded, connecting Japan to the wider world. As society became more complex, so did its art. Pottery styles changed, becoming more sophisticated and influenced by mainland China. Jade ornaments and bronze mirrors also appeared, showcasing the growing wealth and cultural exchange during this period. But as the Yayoi period drew to a close, another group of migrants arrived, bringing with them new ideas and a new language, the Proto-Japanese language. This linguistic influence would shape the cultural landscape, laying the foundation for the language spoken in Japan today. It was during the Kofun period when the Yamato clan rose to prominence, claiming descent from the sun goddess Amaterasu. This mythical lineage linked them to the divine, giving them a mandate to rule. The Yamato rulers consolidated power, establishing a court at the foot of Mount Mikasa. Their authority, however, was not absolute. Local chieftains maintained considerable power, and the Kofun period was marked by frequent conflicts over land and resources. Despite these challenges, the Yamato rulers achieved significant milestones. They built Japan's first permanent capital in the early 6th century. Inspired by the grand cities of China and Korea, this new capital symbolized the growing sophistication and influence of the Yamato court. Buddhism found fertile ground in Japan, drawing the interest of the imperial court. Encouraged by the empress, Buddhist monks eagerly absorbed the teachings, seeing in them parallels with the native Shinto beliefs. This fusion of faiths led to unique expressions of Buddhism in art and architecture, evident in the early Buddhist statues, which often incorporated local iconographic elements. The introduction of Buddhism was a pivotal moment in Japanese history. It intertwined with Shinto traditions, contributing to the rich tapestry of Japanese culture. By the Heian period, the imperial court in Kyoto flourished in poetry, art, and literature. Court nobles refined Chinese writing systems, creating kana, a phonetic script that allowed native Japanese to be recorded. This development had a profound impact on Japanese literature and identity. During this era, courtly love became a popular theme, influencing the flourishing of poetry and literature. One notable masterpiece that emerged during this period was The Tale of Genji, written by Murasaki Shikibu. Widely considered the world's first novel, it offers a captivating portrayal of court life and human emotions. For centuries, Japan was a battleground as rival clans fought for supremacy. In the Sengoku period, the country was divided into numerous small states ruled by ambitious daimyo, warring states. Amidst this turmoil, powerful figures emerged, seeking to unify Japan. Oda Nobunaga, a ruthless and visionary leader, conquered vast territories, displaying remarkable military skill and introducing new tactics. Nobunaga's relentless campaigns extended across Japan, laying the groundwork for a unified state. However, his dream of unification was not realized, as his death by the treacherous Akechi Mitsuhide at Honnoji Temple in 1582 plunged the country back into chaos. After Nobunaga's demise, Toyotomi Hideyoshi stepped onto the historical stage. A brilliant strategist and former peasant, he inherited Nobunaga's conquests and sought to build upon them. Hideyoshi's military campaigns successfully quelled rebellions and extended Japanese rule over much of the Korean peninsula. His administration implemented significant policies such as the sword hunt, which aimed to disarm the peasantry. Additionally, Hideyoshi initiated large-scale construction projects and patronized the arts, contributing to cultural advancements during his reign. However, his ambition to conquer China remained unfulfilled as he passed away in 1598 without seeing the completion of his grand plans. The Edo period marked a significant shift in Japanese history. Tokugawa Ieyasu, a shrewd and calculating leader, emerged victorious after a series of power struggles following Hideyoshi's death. Ieyasu's strategic brilliance was evident in his establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate in 1603, solidifying his family's hereditary rule as shoguns. Under the Tokugawa regime, Japan entered a period of sustained peace and stability lasting over 250 years. This era witnessed the growth of urban centers like Edo, present-day Tokyo, which became the seat of the shogunate. During the Edo period, the arts flourished. Ukiyo-e woodblock prints depicting scenes from everyday life, famous actors or beauties, became highly sought after. Haiku poetry, with its focus on nature and simplicity, gained prominence, as did the refined arts of the tea ceremony and flower arrangement. Zen gardens, with their meticulously raked gravel and carefully placed stones, became renowned for their tranquility and balance. However, this tranquility was shattered when Commodore Matthew Perry and his fleet of American warships arrived in 1853, demanding that Japan open its ports to foreign trade. This forceful encounter, known as the Black Ships Incident, shocked the Japanese into realizing their technological and military inferiority to Western powers. Realizing the need for drastic measures, Japanese leaders opted for rapid modernization and industrialization. This transformation, known as the Meiji Restoration, aimed to bolster Japan's capabilities to resist Western imperialism. The ruling elite enthusiastically embraced the challenge, sending young students abroad to study Western science and technology. Upon their return, these individuals played pivotal roles in establishing Japan's first modern school system, factories, railroads, and a conscript army modeled after European armies. Fueled by its newfound strength and a sense of national pride, Japan embarked on a campaign of empire building. It began with the Sino-Japanese War of 1894-1895, where Japan decisively defeated China, gaining control of Korea and Taiwan. This victory established Japan as a major player in East Asia. The Russo-Japanese War of 1904-1905 further solidified Japan's position as a world power when it triumphed over Imperial Russia, capturing territories in the Pacific. As Japan industrialized, its population surged, cities grew, and the middle class expanded. However, this progress came at a cost, intensifying social disparities and straining relations with Western powers, particularly the United States. Growing tensions culminated in Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, marking its entry into World War II. Initially successful, Japan's military ventures soon faced setbacks due to resource constraints and strong opposition from the United States, China, and other allies. The war's turning point came with the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. These devastating events resulted in hundreds of thousands of casualties and prompted Japan's surrender on September 2, 1945, effectively ending World War II. In the aftermath of World War II, Japan underwent a profound transformation. The country's infrastructure lay in ruins, its economy shattered, and its people disillusioned. Yet amidst the devastation, the seeds of recovery and renewal were sown. Under the guidance of the U.S. occupation, a new constitution was drafted, establishing Japan as a democratic nation with a commitment to peace. The economic recovery was nothing short of miraculous. Fueled by American aid and a determined workforce, Japan experienced what became known as the Japanese economic miracle, propelling it to become one of the world's leading economic powers. Today, Japan stands as a testament to resilience and innovation. It has evolved into a global technological and cultural powerhouse, renowned for its contributions to fields such as electronics, automobiles, and anime. The country's rich history, however, remains deeply ingrained in its culture, evident in its traditional arts, festivals, and respect for the elderly. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the tranquil gardens of Kyoto, Japan seamlessly blends its ancient heritage with modern marvels, offering visitors a unique blend of tradition and innovation. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the entire history of Japan. If you've enjoyed this journey through time, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Japan's rich history and cultural legacy. And if you want to support us, consider joining our membership program. Your support allows us to continue producing high-quality videos that bring history to life. So thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the fascinating stories that have shaped our world.